Hello everyone, my name is Andres and today we're gonna be taking a look at Dota 2. As you may know, Gamescon is happening right now and Valve, the developers and publishers of Dota 2, decided to make the first public showing of the game. And the way they're doing that is actually by making a tournament. 16 teams from all around the world that are very good to the original Dota are competing to win is $1 million, which is a lot of money. Um, when people will be able to play it on a regular basis at their homes is actually unknown at this point, because while we know it will be released later this year, sometime in the fall, no confirmed release that has been given. But Valve has announced a beta that you can sign up right now on the Dota 2 webpage. Links in the description. Note that you have to have a Steam account to do that. Um, also, what's unknown is the pricing of the game. A lot of people are speculating that it will be free to play just because its main competitor, League of Legends, is free to play. And while we're on the subject of League of Legends, I want to stress that I haven't played any other Hero Arena type game than League of Legends. I haven't played Heroes of New World or the original Dota, so a lot of this video will be of me speaking about the elements of Dota 2 in comparison to League of Legends. Uh, this video footage you're seeing right now, and my impressions of the game, is actually taken from the live stream that you also can see on the Dota 2 webpage. So yeah, let's start. Like, one of the things that actually caught my mind initially is the map itself. In the left down corner of the screen you can see the map itself. So it's typical standard Dota type map, 3 lanes, 2 bases in the corners of the map. But what is interesting that the forests and the jungles, their layout isn't symmetrical. So in League of Legends, one side of the map is basically a mirror image of the other. This time it's not, which is kind of interesting, and at least I found it interesting, and we'll see how that plays and how that affects gameplay. Another thing that you cannot see in this video but is present in the map are, like you would expect, mobs for jungling, but like bigger mobs, like in League of Legends their equivalents would be the Dragon or Baron, or the Baron, like big monster like that, are positions in the way that actually, if a team that is attacking such a big monster is being ganked, they have a big hard time to getting out. Basically, one of these monsters is hidden in a type of a trench with only 2 ways to get in and get out, and this kind of a hole in the ground. So if the team is get ganked, they're in a rough time. So yeah, that's about the map itself. Now, let's talk a little bit about the heroes themselves. Like, all the heroes in this game are divided into 3 categories: strength, ability, agility, and intelligence. Like, you can expect the strength is something of melee fighters and tanks and things like that. Agility are probably ranged carries, and intelligence, of course, is mages. Right now there are a lot of intelligent heroes in the game. That's probably uh, normal, because, well, mage characters can be support, utility, like carries, damage dealers, and stuff like that. Each character has a main attribute. Basically, like, you can see the hero portrait uh, uh, on the downside of the screen, and right to it there are 5 stats. There's the sword and the shield, that's basically attack and defense, and there are, now lower than that, 3 little icons. I don't know what they mean, but I think that that's probably strength. Well, yes, strength, agility, and intellect. Yes. by leveling, each character when levels up gets a bonus to those uh, abilities, and but one of them is the main one, and I think that the way it also worked in Warcraft 3, the one that is main is the one that kind of determines how much damage one hero does. Basically, it determines one of the attributes of the hero. I don't really remember. So yeah. Again, League of Legends works on a bit on different types of things. So yeah. Another thing that I notice about the heroes is that while they have free skills that you would typically find in these types of games, their three main skills have only 4 levels to them, and their ultimate has 3 levels. So you max out your skills on the level 15. Like again, in League of Legends, you max out your skills on level 18. But if in League of Legends, once you reach out level 18, you stop leveling up, then in Dota, you continue level up even if you maxed out your skills. So you still get bonuses to your base attributes, which is kind of cool. It then you okay, now you can, in this video you can see one of those big monsters like this being now attacked. As you can see, there are only 2 ways actually to get from bottom into top, so it's a very good place to gank an enemy team. So if you go for this big enemy monster, you have to be careful. But yeah, back to heroes. Yes. So another thing what I found interesting is that heroes, when compared to League of Legends heroes, have, for one, less health, and for two, they have bigger damage. At least when they start the game, they have a lot more damage than League of Legends heroes would do. So for me, that says that Dota 2 has been designed in mind that heroes can die faster. And from what I saw from the tournament play today, there's no like even big beefy characters that are tanks essentially in Dota 2 aren't as beefy as League of Legends tanks, or carries aren't as strong as League of Legends carries. So I think it's more balanced when it comes, like, it's more consistent when it comes from level to level, like how skills upgrade and even how items affect that. And I think that will, like, I think it will actually how it will affect the game is that players will play a little more defensively and careful, since they will be able to die a lot more quicker than in League of Legends. Another interesting thing, and this is just an UI thing, but what I found interesting is that you can see health bars in Dota 2 are divided into these little brackets. Each bracket represents 200 health. In League of Legends, for example, a bracket represents 100 health, and when a champion has like 2000 health, like 20 brackets in this confined space, like, it doesn't give a lot of information. So I think it's, this is a better representation of health, how much a champion has health left. Oh, and back to the mini-map. One thing I don't like about the mini-map is that in League of Legends, the mini-map displays not dots as heroes, but their portraits. So you, at any given time, by looking at the mini-map, you can see what hero is where. Right now, how Dota 2 is set up, you just see these big dots. So although you know the position of your allies, you don't know what exactly those are. So yeah, another thing I want to touch upon is teleporting back to base. Basically, like right now you can see like in the right bottom corner there's the inventory, and you can see a scroll. That's a town portal scroll, just like in Warcraft 3 or Dota 1, the original. Like in League of Legends, you just press B 8 seconds and you're back in your base. In this game, you have to buy that ability, and it's one scroll gives you single use. But there are a couple of differences than in League of Legends. For one, it's faster than in League of Legends, and two, you cannot. If in League of Legends you get hit by an enemy, the spell is interrupted. Here, the spell is still going, but it can be interrupted if you get stunned. So if the enemy comes and sees you teleporting back, they can stun you, and the spell will be cancelled, but the scroll will be used. Which I think will again make for a bit more defensive play, since players will understand that there won't be such an easy and fast way to get back to base if they get really hurt as in League of Legends. Also, just by looking on this video, killing minions gives you a lot more gold than in League of Legends, so I think the economy is a bit differently based. As for match length, then right now, just on looking at these tournaments, it's your typical Dota type game match length. Like in League of Legends, you can spend 40 minutes playing a 5v5, which is normal, and in Dota 2 is the same. So yeah, I think that's about it. There's no anything that kind of pops to my mind. Oh, the game runs on the Source engine, which is actually quite good. Just looking on this video, the game is quite very good looking. Like, just as you can see, a lot of particle effects, like a lot of clean textures, and I think that's what defines Source games in particular, Source game in general, and this game in particular, is that they're very clean looking. But that's what helps them to stay. That's what helps the Source engine to stay relevant. It's been introduced in 2004, but it's still going. I think actually no, in 2003, even with Counter-Strike Source. So, but it's still going very strongly today. And since this is Source engine, I think it will run very good on all types of games. So I think which is key for this kind of a game, so that it runs smoothly, considering it's an online multiplayer game. So yeah, again, I think that's about it. Nothing else comes to my mind. So yeah, again, there will be a beta which you can sign up for on Dota2.com. Through all the Gamescon, there will be live streams with commentary in German, English, Russian, and Chinese. So if you're a fan of this type of game, I really advise you check it out. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait later this year to play this game. Actually, it looks cool, but standard for the genre. And we'll see what Val has in store. So that's it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is has and always will be Andres, and have a nice day. Bye.